Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Coin Chat with Supradrew. Thanks, Hayden, for being my co-host again.
You're welcome, man.
Tonight's guest is none other than JMO, NH Treasure Hunter.
What's up, my diggers?
Thanks a lot, JMO. I appreciate you taking the time.
What up, Hayden?
No, I was just getting started. I was gonna write some questions and stuff down that I saw in the audience.
So let's see if I can get this overlay to work now.
I don't know what's
No, it's
going
not
on.
working. Yeah, it's written in there, but it's not accepting it.
Huh.
No, I'm hitting it. It's not doing anything. Doesn't matter. We can
Hey,
do without it tonight. Everybody knows who I am.
just
Okay,
smack it.
so yeah, give it a good shot. All right, JMO, how about a quick little bio for the people watching at home?
Okay. Well, pretty simple. I was born and raised here in New Hampshire. Um, Joined the military just out of high school. Did 4 years in the U.S. Navy as a technician working on weapons systems and aircraft guns. And then after that, I jumped around from different jobs and basically worked my way up to where I'm at now as far as a profession goes. Um, but as far as treasure hunting and metal detecting and all that sort of stuff goes, I had started a small business back in 2003, and I was a home inspector. And during these home inspections, I got to tour the properties. I got to see a lot of old New England houses. I got to go in the barns and in the attics and basements and see all this old stuff, you know. And I began to get really interested in the antiques and the stuff that they had and where it came from and the story behind it. And it was around that point that, my mom and dad had told me that, they have a metal detector that I could, at any given time, borrow it and play with it and stuff like that. Um, I never actually did, and when I finally did get my own was about 4 years ago now, and I've been at it ever since.
Cool.
That's awesome, man.
So
Yeah.
what's your equipment? What do you use as your metal detector and your pro pointer?
Well, right now I'm running a Fisher Gold Bug Pro DP, which is basically a machine originally designed for prospecting, nugget shooting, and actual gold nugget look hunting and that kind of stuff. But it quickly became realized that the frequency that it runs at is ideally suited for relic hunting as well, because it runs at 19 kilohertz. Um, I got a good deal on it because the value of this particular machine sort of dropped in the last year because Fisher has completely revamped the whole machine and gave it a new name, and they call it the F19 now. They added a ton of different features to it. So I got a good deal on that, and as you know, I make Wicked Diggers. So I had taken one of my Wicked Diggers and traded it with Jet Ski John 2006 over in England for a broken Garrett Pro Pointer, and I replaced the switch on the Pro Pointer, and that's what I run still today. It's a modified Garrett Pro Pointer with an external switch.
The Franken pointer.
The Franken Pointer, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And I
Well,
basically, for my diggers, I use regular spades that I have modified to be completely awesome.
For those who are interested in what the Wicked Digger looks like, I happen to have one here with still with a little bit of soil on it from last season. This is my primary digger. This is the one I use most often, and yeah, I just love this guy. I just love it. JMO, I gotta say, this thing is probably the best digger I've used so far, and I've used probably a half a dozen, from a standard garden trowel that I bought for $2 at Lowe's, all the way
Yeah.
up to the blade digger that I got as a gift recently. But
Nice.
nothing goes through the soil like this guy. Nothing.
They are slick, I tell you. I was actually impressed with the way they perform. As crude as they look, it just, yeah, I think it's pretty great. I mean, pardon me.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. I got to
Oh,
ask you though,
goodness.
Drew, do you still have the scar on your finger?
it finally healed after about 7 surgeries.
Oh, shit.
Nice manly scar from the Wicked Digger.
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing I learned really quick that after you dig a hole, you don't set it on the ground like this. Set it on the ground like this. That way
Maybe I'll
you
put
don't. Yeah. And I got to say, JMO, one of the Stealth Diggers videos, you mentioned that you lost one of them.
Yeah, the
I'm thinking
last.
to myself, Jesus Christ, you got a metal detector in your hand. Why don't you go find it?
It's crazy. I mean, there's this one site I go to in my own town, the site that I found my very first silver coin, the 42 half dollar.
Mhm.
But it's your typical New England private farm, private family farm. It's got a front 40 and a back 40. There's 40 acres up front, and there's literally 40 acres out back.
Mhm.
So I was out in the back 40 detecting, and I had found a broken piece of a pocket watch, a mercury diamond, an old button. But there's far and few between on signals at this particular place because it's conservation land, and it's been actively hunted by anybody in the hobby for the past 25 or however many years. So the signals are very far and few between. So I spent probably a good hour just literally walking around randomly, and then when I did finally get a signal, I went to reach for my digger, and it wasn't there. But I'll be damned if I could remember exactly where my last hole was. You'd think it would be easy. It's the not so dried up dirt spot or whatever. I've been back 3 other times in that same field, still can't find it.
Mhm. Amazing, isn't it?
I know where I was. I know what it's made of. I know what it looks like. It's on the surface. They hadn't been back to till that land yet. So, and I still couldn't find it.
Grid pattern.
But that just goes to show you how hunted out is a spot. When you know where you left something and you still can't find it, what about the stuff you couldn't find the other times you were there? It's still in there.
Mhm. Yeah, I see your point. Yeah. I did get something as a companion piece to the Wicked Digger for next season.
Uh-huh.
I went ahead and got myself a first aid kit.
Attaboy.
Thanks
I
again
should
for
get those.
that JMO. That was a really wonderful gift. I really, really appreciate it. And I
No problem.
also feel really fortunate, and I feel pretty special. That I am one of 2 people in the U.S. that have one. Is that about right?
Outside let's see, my mom's got one. I have several. Several that I had. And yeah, that's it. In the U.S., that's it.
Yeah, I feel real good about that. I appreciate that a lot, man.
Not a
And
problem.
I know that there are probably a lot of people out there that are going to start sending you private messages looking for them.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I can imagine. I really got to buckle down and start making some more. I have no.
1995, guaranteed for 30 days. Drew gets a cut, 10%.
give you your props. I
Yeah, there
have
you go.
absolutely no reason why I haven't been making them, except for the fact that most of my equipment that I use to make them is out in the garage, and it's been like, super duper cold, and I really don't want to hang out in there. It's too cold.
Right. Yeah. I feel you there, buddy. It's going to be -1 overnight here in Columbus.
Yeah, we're supposed to be 0, and by sunrise we're supposed to be tickling 6 degrees, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, the good news is I looked at the extended forecast, and they're saying by next Wednesday we're going to be 49.
Whoa.
So as
Yes.
long as it's not too soupy, I might go out and play in the mud.
Yeah, right. Well, what was it? Yesterday we were at 43 degrees here, 44 degrees almost here.
Hmm. Are you seeing any ground yet, or is it still all snow?
Under the trees on big hills, because I mean we've had a ton of snow, but it's been that really, really super cold, frozen, dusty snow. So on the wood lines on hills where the wind has just been whipping along, you can see some ground. The problem is the frost line goes down 30 inches right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're screwed.
You might as well take a jackhammer with you.
Yeah, and the first spot to freeze is the top layer. So that's, it's just going to be mud for the first 1.5 foot until we break through the frost line.
Mm-hmm.
That won't be till probably April.
Yeah, I really feel for the guys in the Northeast and Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Those
Right.
guys, Ohio. We got lucky last season, and we really didn't have much snow to speak of. Maybe a few inches here and there. But this year, it's been just terrible. I mean, I don't know what our total is. I mean, nothing compared to the guys in Boston, of course. But yeah. We've had a pretty tough winter here.
We've had, let's see, the blizzard of 15 gave us, my town that I'm in, we had 28.5 inches in that one storm. I think we're at 72 or 76 inches for the season, but this February that we just got through, on March 1st they announced that it was not only a record-breaking amount of snowfall for the Northeast, but also a record-breaking in the average temperature, being that it's the coldest February and the snowiest February since they've actually been recording.
Mm.
So
and that's what, probably early to mid 1800s.
I would guess. I know it's at least mid to late 1800s that they have accurate and consistent recordings of. Otherwise, it's just a farmer's journal or something.
Right. Yeah. So you say you're in New Hampshire. Do you have any particular places that you really like to go hunt in your area? I mean, obviously not coordinates. I mean, we don't want to tell people exactly, but do you have some favorite locations?
I do. I mean, I've got a lot of farmland around my immediate area in my hometown that I have acquired permissions on. A lot of historical properties. But again, it's like anybody. If they're willing to give me permission, they've been willing to give anybody else permission in the last 20 years. So a lot of these places are either developed, hunted out, or potentially already been hit several times. But I do have most of my favorite stuff. If I'm staying in town, I have to say my favorite areas are the private family farms that I've got in the neighborhood. I've got some pretty good farming history right here in this town, and some pretty rich history and some pretty amazing artifacts still to be found, and it's all on private farms.
Do you have any plans to go back to that VFW post?
We've got an open permission over there, and if time permits and the weather cooperates with us for that spot, then yes, because we can only go there on Sundays. I typically only hunt on Sundays anyway, but they've usually got events and all kinds of shenanigans going on throughout the week. So I definitely plan on. It's another option that I could go to at any time.
Yeah, I seem to remember you've been there, what, once, maybe twice so far?
At least twice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that location. That's kind of special. I come from, I don't want to say a military family, but I got an uncle that was in the Air Force. My brother-in-law, he just retired a couple years ago as a full-bird colonel in the Air Force. And had I not had a severely broken leg when I was a kid, I probably would have been in either the Navy or the Air Force myself.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And Hayden, you were military too, weren't you?
Yeah, for a little while.
You retired a general, right?
Yeah.
He was one step below Captain Crunch.
So, JMO, can you tell me how you met up with the Stealth Diggers?
Let's see. Well, everybody knows I have my own YouTube channel, which I have been neglecting lately, and I do apologize for.
I
But
noticed that you haven't made a video in like a month, man.
I know, and I feel bad about it. And the videos that I did make were, not quite what I'm used to doing. But winter's a crazy time for me at work, and I've got to spend all this time thinking up excuses why I'm not doing it, and I just got to, buckle down and do it. But the way I met Charlie and the boys was basically through YouTube. I got a comment on one of my videos, let's see, last spring. I got a comment on one of my videos that said, hey, love your video, nice cigar, good to see someone else into metal detecting and smoking cigars and from New Hampshire. And it was from Digger Charlie. So, I responded, and we started talking back and forth a little bit, saying, hey, we're only like an hour away from each other. We got to hook up and get a hunt in and see what's going on. So I started following his channel, the Stealth Diggers channel, and of course he was following my channel and watching my videos. And we talked about meeting up probably, God, no less than 5 different weekends. And one had a birthday party to go to, so we couldn't make it. Then it was going to rain, we couldn't make it. And then I had to, somebody had to work or whatever. We couldn't line anything up. Then when we finally lined it up and got out to hunt, that was the first time I had gone out with them. And I didn't, at that point, I didn't even consider myself a stealth digger. I was just, J-Mo from NH Treasure Hunters channel going out and doing a dig with the Stealth Diggers, and then he invited me back. Of course, all the while, he's videoing the finds that we're finding and doing his thing with his channel, and I had my camera with me, and I'm videoing my finds and their finds, and I'm putting them up on my channel. So it was 2 different views of the same exact day. But sure enough, slowly but surely, we got so many hunts in together that it just sort of blended, me with them, and now it's sort of, here we are. I'm still NH Treasure Hunter, and I'm still gonna do hunting videos and metal detecting related videos and tinkering videos on my channel, but I also appear on the Stealth Digger videos as a Stealth Digger on their channel.
Yeah, I remember those early days when you were shooting video alongside Charlie,
Yeah.
and had a certain feeling of deja vu watching both videos.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of
cool,
weird.
though.
Yeah, because it's they're
You
both
mentioned,
the same day, but they're different videos.
Yeah. You mentioned tinkering. I got to say, one of my favorite videos was when you were doing the little hydrogen explosions in your garage.
Oh yeah, with the electrolysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I never even, I mean, obviously I knew, from high school chemistry that it was possible, but it never even occurred to me to even try it.
Well, I do have to blame my science teacher, my chemistry teacher, because he's the one that taught us that. We had in high school we had the 2 test tubes upside down with the wires hooked up underneath the battery in the water, separating the hydrogen and the oxygen. Excuse me. But we took it a step further and took a lit piece of wood and stuck it in each test tube just to see what would happen. And the one with the oxygen, the flame would just get bigger and brighter. But the one with the hydrogen, it would like blow back and burn the hair right off your knuckles.
Yep.
And I remembered that when I was doing the electrolysis, and I'm looking at these bubbles that appear on top of the surface of the water, and they're nasty brown bubbles. But there's ones that are like itty-bitty tiny ones, and there's ones that are bigger. So I thought that the bigger ones had to be better. So when you hold a match to the bubbles, bang.
Yep.
And crap goes splatter flying everywhere.
Yeah, that was a fun video. I enjoyed that one for sure.
I had a blast making it.
No pun intended.
Exactly. Yeah.
We had
You
some
mentioned,
questions.
go ahead, Jack.
No,
You
I
got
was
a
just going to
question?
say we had some questions out in the audience. Mr. Kentucky wanted to know what's your oldest coin that you found, JMO, and what are your goals for 2015?
My oldest coin is a 1749 British farthing that I found on a horse farm that actually me, Charlie, and the Stealth Diggers were at, and we actually got kicked off because the owners of the property didn't realize that when she had given us permission to hunt there, that we would be bringing extra people and there more than one day and digging more than one hole. So, but before we got the boot out of there, I found a 1749 British farthing, and it takes 4 farthings to make 1 penny.
Yeah.
And what was the second half of the question again?
What are your goals for 2015?
To dig a hole in ground that's not frozen. That's all I'm looking for now. I mean, honestly. After that, I mean, I've got a huge bucket list like anybody, and I don't really know what's on my bucket list until I find it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say this is the year I dig a gold coin, because it's going to be nothing but disappointment every time. All I'm going to say is that 2015, this is the year I'm going to get out metal detecting. That's all I want to do. That's it.
That's awesome, man. Swansea Searcher out there wanted to know what's the furthest place out of New Hampshire that you've ever detected?
Well, that's really 2 different questions, because the furthest place from home was actually still in New Hampshire, and then the only place out of New Hampshire is only 25 minutes down the road, and that's that American Legion post. But the furthest place I've ever been from home, from my hometown, has to be Saskatchewan, which is basically up in the northwestern, like eastern pointed south north part of the state.
That's
Okay.
really narrowing it down there.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to find. You gotta have special equipment and sonar blippity bloops, and it's not easy to find.
Yeah, I hear the best way to find it is to just actually pull over and ask Bigfoot where it is.
Yeah, you get Sam Squanch. You got a better chance of finding Sam Squanch than you do finding Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is. I ride in the back of the truck or the van all the time when we get over there, and I don't even know where we went because I was too busy bullshit with everybody else.
Yeah, I hear the first time they took Bob out there, he had a hood on over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I saw the video. I wasn't there, but I think that was a couple of weeks before I joined up with those guys. But yeah, he says he had the hood on, and there's an AK and a shotgun in the back seat pointing at him, just in a bag. But that was his experience with them. Yeah.
I remember, sitting at home one day, working on my computer, and I get a bloop. I get a private message from JMO himself with a link. Hey, Drew, go check these guys out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I went and checked out this link, and it was the Stealth Diggers with your first hunt with them.
Right. Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah, I've been hooked ever since.
They're a great group of guys. I mean, I couldn't have a funner time out detecting than I do when I'm with those guys. I mean, my mother has been out metal detecting with the Stealth Diggers and myself, obviously, and she's had a blast. You know what I mean? It's good, clean fun. If you don't mind a swear word and a fart here and there, whatever, it is what it is. We're real people, but it's just a blast. We have such a good time.
That's what it's about, keeping it real.
That's right. I mean, excuse me.
Oh, I hear the Sam Squanch.
I heard him.
He's been drinking too much relic juice, man.
Yeah. Eating that snake penis.
Hey, I want to know more about Moj.
Oh, that, man. You saw the picture?
Yeah.
All right. So I've got a green jacket that I was wearing at the beginning of the winter, and a hat, just a Walmart hat. It's blue with a red and white stripe around it, and I had worn it one Sunday um, when the stealth diggers went out digging, and there's a lot of footage of me and the other guys and stuff like that. So it was fresh in Charlie's mind what I was wearing, because he was in the process of editing that particular episode. And as he's driving through town, he happens to glance over on his side, and in this restaurant, I think it was actually a McDonald's, he sees me sitting at a table eating lunch by myself. Now, like I said, I live over an hour away from him. So he's looking at this dude thinking it's me, going, why the hell is Jay all the way out here and never said anything to me that he was going to be in my neck of the woods? Never called me. I just sat with him and had a McChicken. Whatever, you know? So he whips around the corner, he pulls his van into the parking lot, and he gets to staring at this dude, like creepily looking at this guy going, is that him? Is that Jay? So obviously he finally realizes that it wasn't me, but someone that looked a lot like me. So he snapped a couple of pictures, posted it on Facebook, and Kamikaze Kurt got a hold of it and worked his magic on that fancy schmancy photo editing stuff, and eventually it was me sitting across from Moj drinking relic juice.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was classic.
It was hysterical. As soon as I got the photo, as soon as I opened up my phone, when I got the Facebook alert, I looked at it and I'm like, when was this? I don't remember me sitting by myself in a restaurant. When was this, and how did he get the photo? And then I had to look and go, oh, that's not me. So I immediately put everything on to look just like this dude, and sat at my kitchen table and had my wife take like 6 photos of me to get the positioning just right and everything, you know. And then I posted that, and that's when they started putting them all together, and everything just went crazy from there.
That bottle of Jack Daniels with the relic juice on it. That's hilarious.
Oh, I still gotta do it. I gotta print out. I gotta get that. Kurt's gonna send it to me so I can print it out like a label. And I'm gonna buy a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I'm gonna stick it on there like a label with my face on it and everything. That's hilarious.
It is, man. We got another question out there.
Didn't Kurt also do the snap into a Slim Jim dried snake penis picture also?
Yeah. He put that was that was actually my poison ivy face. If you remember when I posted, when I had poison ivy, it was like all down in here, and I was all puffed up and everything, and it looked sick. And he actually dubbed that picture onto an advertisement picture of Macho Man Randy Savage when he was doing the Slim Jim ads, and then they replaced Slim Jim with snake penis.
Yeah, I tell you what, that Kamikaze Kurt is brilliant. You know, the things that he does.
He's a funny dude. And he does them quick too. You just like give him a little piece of an idea and a couple ingredients, and he just blends it all together and poof, spits it out in like hours. You know, it's crazy. It's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, you know, speaking of Kamikaze Kurt, do you want to give any shout-outs to your buddies?
Nah. I'm just kidding. Of course I do.
Yeah, screw those guys.
The hell with them. No, I absolutely want to give some shout-outs. We've got a huge core of stealth diggers that, you know, help support the channel and help support the team, and that are a huge part of our family, you know, as far as the stealth diggers go. First and foremost, obviously, is Digger Charlie. We got Keebler, which is now forced to be Henry Moore. There's myself, Just Bob. There is Thunder Chief, which is John O'Brien. Faceless George, who is still to be yet undetermined. We've got we've got Stone Man, which is another Brian. And then out in the outskirts, that we've got some core guys that are helping us out from the outside when we're out on hunts, and they're still able to get onto Facebook and into the group and stuff. We've got Trooper Bry out there. We've got Kamikaze Kurt. We've got Shotgun Wayne.
Shotgun Wayne.
Shotgun Wayne, yeah. Who am I forgetting?
The Hoover Boys.
Yep. We got Nate, which is Bearden O'Diggerton. He's the newest member in the team, the local team. Everybody's a member. There's just a very select few that are actually geographically close enough to meet up. Anybody's welcome. They just can't get there. And then there's oh my gosh, I forgot his name. He's out in Vermont. He makes the little coin holders that we've got. I can't. Justin is his first name. I can't think of his channel name or his group name. But
it'll come to you.
It will later on, after at 11:25 when I'm sleeping in bed. I'm gonna be like, that's it.
You'll just sit straight up in bed like Kane from the WWE.
Brown.
Yep, exactly.
Like the Undertaker, man.
Well, I tell you what, J-Mo, I feel proud to say that I got my Stealth Diggers membership sticker today in the mail.
Very nice. I love those. That's a Kurt design right there.
Yep, Kamikaze Kurt. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, this will be going on the Buick sometime tomorrow.
Nice, nice. We threw about 15 ingredients at him for that sticker, and he quickly, like I said, literally within at least overnight, the next day he had 6 or 8 examples of all the ideas incorporated in different visions that he saw. And we narrowed it down through simplicity and ease of actually making it into a sticker, and ended up with that silhouette right there. I actually have one. I don't know if you can see it right here on my laptop. Can you see it? No, you can't.
Not quite.
Not quite. Well, it's on my laptop, and I got the other one on. I got the other one on the back window of the pickup.
Yeah, I'm deciding where I'm going to put mine because, I've got side windows that'll work, but the back window on the Buick is like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
might not be visible.
They go on the outside, so it's kind of, exposed to the elements no matter where you put it like that. But either way, wherever even if you don't, somebody had suggested too that instead of taking it off the backing, just cut the silhouette, cut the round part out of the backing, leave it on the backing, and tape it from the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an idea. As a matter of fact, that's not a bad idea actually.
Well, you can take it off and put it anywhere you want.
Yeah, hell, I might even put it on the back of my new laptop.
There you go.
Put it on your metal detector, man.
I thought about it, but the control box on the 250 is so small that it's actually too big, and I'd have to cut a line right across the middle of the sticker where the battery box comes open.
I got my a-hole stick. Hold on, let me go get my 250.
Speaking of my 250, there she is.
There it is.
Yeah, she was whining and crying because I haven't played with her all winter, and had to get her out for a minute.
Cranky, you gotta go exercise them. Yeah, mine's itching for a hunt. That's for sure.
So you mentioned a little while ago about your work, and I think I find it pretty interesting what you do. You want to mention just a little bit about what you do?
I'm gonna act like that didn't happen. My detector was right behind me, man.
Well, we weren't going to tell you. I'm a facilities manager for several medical buildings in the area here, and I take care of all the building stuff, the air conditioning and the plumbing and the electrical stuff, and make sure that I hire the contractors and babysit them and make sure everything runs smooth as it's supposed to, and make sure that all systems are go for all the doctors that run their practices out of there and get their patients in and out, and make sure everything works smoothly.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's real nice.
Hmm.
Didn't you shoot some video from inside the building once?
I have, and if my boss is watching this, it was on my break when I was not on the clock, so there's no problems there. Yeah, no, I think I've done a few videos from inside my office, and you can see like all the technical drawings and the manuals and all kinds of crazy stuff in the background. So yeah, I've done some video in there.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's nice.
Hmm.
Any more
Yeah.
questions, Hayden?
Yeah, what the hell is a John Travolta bug out bag?
John Travolta.
John Travolta bug out bag. No, it's just my friend Chad messing with me out there. James Markin had a really good question. He said, have you ever hunted any historical places and got some items from a historical event or significant person?
No, not yet. It's another one of those bucket list items. A lot of the stuff here in New Hampshire, though, if it's registered with the Historical Society, it's off limits to dig, unless you've got special permission, as like a certified or licensed archaeologist, or you're called in by said archaeologist or Historical Society member. So it's really not something we have access to as far as that type of stuff goes. We've been on properties that have historical significance for the town that they're in, as far as what family was living there and stuff, like a founding family and stuff like that. But I personally haven't found anything that I can identify with any such particular individual.
Okay. The Hoover Boys want you to have a snap of beer for them because they're stuck at work right now.
Here's to you, Kurt.
And also, Depths of History wanted to know he's about to hunt some areas around in Georgia, and he was wanting to know if there was any chance that he might be able to find any colonial stuff, if you knew of any colonial history going on in Georgia.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm sure there was. I mean, we actually have a particular style of house called the Georgia Colonial.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there is colonial history. If you call colonial back to the late early to mid to late 1700s, then I would say yeah, there's definitely colonial history there.
I'm
Anywhere
thinking,
coastal, anywhere east coast on the United States is going to have colonial history. As soon as they landed, they went all over the place. They kept sending ships, and every ship that came in would land somewhere else on the East Coast, and they just, kept coming in.
yeah, he ought to be able to like find maybe some Spanish history, like 1600 reals or something, 1700, and
Oh, it's possible, yeah, absolutely.
like pirate treasure. I don't know, like I don't know.
It's there. Go get it.
It's there, man. It's there.
Yep.
Just go dig it.
That's right.
And don't forget to fill in your hole.
Swing, beep, dig, fill in your hole.
Yeah, that's a really good message. There are plenty of metal detectorists out there that just don't get the ethics of metal detecting, and they'll dig a hole, they'll find a piece of trash, they'll throw it in the yard, and they won't fill in their hole, and they'll move on to the next one. And that gives all of us a bad name. So it's a real good message. Fill your holes.
Yeah, I wanted to shout out our friend, mine and Drew made a new friend on Facebook. Her name is Jocelyn, and she writes articles, kind of like blogs of just her perspective of metal detecting.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of your posts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Relic Recoverist. She has a channel now called Relic Recoverist, and it's relicrecoverist.com is where her blog is.
Sam's
I'll put it out.
I've seen some of her posts with links to her blog. It seems she's got some really interesting stuff.
She does.
Yeah, I actually spoke to her. We private messaged a little bit here and there the other day, and we haven't worked out the timing yet, but she is going to be a future guest on this very show.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, she's really nice. Look, I'm looking forward to that one. I
She's
don't think
really
there are enough. I don't think there are enough ladies out there digging. We need to promote the hobby.
well. It's not just that. It's just the positivity and the enthusiasm that she shows. You know what I mean? The dedication to the hobby, and she's really trying to change. Like
Yeah.
we kind of do have a bad rap out there. You know what I mean? Like when we knock on doors, everybody's like, "You're just gonna leave your holes," and and all of
Right.
that. But we're trying to push our agenda of that we're not so bad, and we do fill our holes. It's like we're never there, and we're actually cleaning up, what we're digging up and everything. Like, what if you're walking through your yard and that can sliced your foot or something, but we're taking it out of there. I mean, just little stuff like that.
And who knows? We may actually find something valuable in the yard to give to the homeowner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a lot of us, we don't mind giving our finds to the homeowner. It's just the thrill of finding it, and we can document it, and it's just holding that piece of history and saving it is what it's about to us.
Exactly. I have a friend of the family who thinks she may have lost a diamond ring in her backyard gardening, and I haven't had an opportunity to go out and take a look yet, but that's on my my list of locations for this year.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and if I find it, I'll cut it right in half and give her half, and I'll take the half with the diamond.
Yeah.
So, J-Mo.
Yes, sir.
I know you're, not really a coin collector, but you do have some interesting finds, like the farthing you mentioned.
Yeah.
What else do you have in your collection that might be interesting?
Oh boy, I have actually been.
I seem to remember somebody sent you a really nice 1974 quarter one time.
Yeah. Well, not only did they send me a 74 quarter, but I got some of these. I don't know if anybody's ever seen anything like this before. You ever seen anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hayden?
oh,
Hayden?
oh! I was messing with the audience, man. Oh, cool.
What is
Remember
that? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, like I said, not only did I get a 74 quarter, I got a whole set.
There you go.
You know?
That's awesome, man.
I got a treasure box right here with all my prized possessions, all my good stuff in it right here. I got a 3-ring binder here with a lot of my coins that I don't collect. My best ones are on this page. This one here, that's a 1787 cut Connecticut copper that I found with the boys out in the fields.
What?
I remember that video.
Yeah, yeah. It's cut.
Yeah. That is badass, dude.
Crazy.
Is that how they made change back in the day?
What's that? Yeah, that's how they made change back in the day, exactly. Let's see, there's this one. This is my very first large cent, which is actually 100 years newer than the cut Connecticut copper. Here's an 1887 large cent. But I've been given a whole bunch of different things from a whole bunch of different people, and I have a hard time keeping track of who gave me what. I was throwing wicked diggers around like they were, going out of style, and people were sending me bags of coins and just, unbelievable stuff. And I can't believe how generous the people are in this hobby with their own local history. It's crazy.
Yeah, I seem to remember Pawn Guru sent you a pretty awesome package once.
Yeah, and most recently I actually still have a whole bunch of stuff I got to give away from the stuff he has sent me, and I've just, like I said, I've been so busy between work and making excuses why I haven't done things that I haven't done anything. So I got to get off my ass and give this stuff away too. It's going to be a nice prize pack, but That was my plan for the winter, like I did last winter, is just give stuff away. But the first half of our winter was so crazy mild that we were still able to get out and go metal detecting almost until frickin' January. You know, so I didn't have that free time.
Right. Any more questions from the chat room?
I'm not seeing any. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to bring a couple of our friends in.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Go on and send Tom, Will, and let's get the fat man up in here, dude.
All right. You want to send one to the fat man? I'll take Terror Tom.
Yeah, I'll get one to him.
Make sure Will knows there's nothing to be won here tonight.
You gonna do a brother like that?
I already said something to him in the chat room. He's cool.
Ooh. The Will is a trip, man. Hey, put the link over here in the internal so I can copy and paste it, because the link that I have is doo-doo.
You can't do your you can't do Facebook right now, can you?
Not on a laptop.
All right, hold on a second here. Be right with you. Oop, I don't think I. Ew.
Did someone mention a clean beaver? Dude, I got me a new clean beaver, man. My friend Pete, Jonesy sent me one too, and my friend Pete sent me one. Holy shit, dude! I got clean beavers everywhere now. I'm gonna have a whole pocket full of clean beavers to tote around with me for luck.
Sweet. Okay. All right, I sent one to Tom. Now I'm going to send one to Will.
I'm gonna get.
Did you just put the link in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for my slow computer to catch up here.
I know mine's being really slow. Like I'm trying to get to the fat man's page.
Holy shit, that's loud.
Hey, Tom.
What's up, J Mo? Or is that Mo J?
What's up, Tom? How you doing, man?
Mo J.
Yeah, Mo J. That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah. He was much fatter than me, all right? I'm a little skinnier. Not much. Not much.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Bearden
Okay,
just
Will,
joined us.
I just sent you the link, Will.
What did Bearden do?
Will does know we're not giving anything away, right?
We've been there already.
Okay.
Dude, he won something yesterday, man.
He wins something every day.
He does. Oh yeah, Drew, I was going to show you. How big is the Stealth Diggers sticker?
What? I think it's like 4.5, 5 inches across.
All right, here
right.
you go, Hayden. Hayden, see? Can you see that?
Oh.
It's really big.
It's the size of the CD.
My a-hole sticker is perfect.
Yeah, I think they had a 3-inch and a 12-inch on the A-hole stickers.
Yeah, there we go.
Or a 3-inch and 8-inch or something crazy like that. I got them. They sent both of them to me.
But
They had like a 15-inch one too.
I think it's like.
Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, William, how are you tonight, brother?
Hello.
Hey, Will.
Howdy. Oh. So is it like below zero anywhere else or just here?
It's pretty cold here.
No one
What we got?
It's not below zero here, for sure.
We're in the double digits still. We're at 17 so far.
Let's see. It is 14 degrees in the capital city of Ohio right now.
34 degrees here.
34 degrees. Are they running around in the street screaming?
Yeah, there's a massive run on milk and bread.
Exactly.
They'll probably
Yeah.
left school in the morning.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
Sandy Passion in the chat room. Hi, Sandy.
She's smiling. She's over there across the room from me.
Is she?
Yeah.
I hope she's gotten over that parking ticket. I felt bad for her.
Oh, she's fine. It just pissed her off because she's been parking in that same spot for 5 years, and all of a sudden they decide to put up a sign and not notify anybody, and it made her mad.
And for the record, I haven't paid the ticket yet.
Yeah, Sandy said for the record she has not paid the ticket yet.
Wait until the last day and pay it in pennies.
That's what she's planning to do.
Yep, do it.
Doug
Hey, you got to go through the pennies first.
I told her, I said, if you won't do it, let me. If I can go pay the ticket for you, I will carry 1,500 loose pennies in a Ziploc bag. I'll put the ticket on the counter, dump the pennies on top of it, and turn my camera on.
And you're going to go through those first, aren't you?
You want me to look through pennies? I don't think so.
You're going to look through pennies?
We'll let her look through them. I dig them out of the ground. I don't care.
Oh, you don't do that, huh?
No, I'm not a penny roll hunter. That's her thing.
Unless they're large cents, right?
You send me a roll of large cents, and I will sit down and go through it. Yes.
It's on the way.
I'll be waiting on that package.
Uh-oh, I see a nanner just joined the room.
Nanner.
Nanner to the nanner.
What's up, fat man? How you doing, buddy?
How's it going?
Going good, man. Glad you could join up.
Hey, fat man.
Howdy, howdy. Will?
Yeah, it's nice of you to join the Supradrew chat tonight.
He doesn't do contests like Jack does in his.
Have any more serious people that want to get in, and I'll jump out, no problem.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
I won't cause no problem.
I think we've met the limit of how many people I want in the room, and this is a great mix. You know what I'm saying?
This
You
is it,
and Will
man.
and Tom, that's perfect.
All of us are diggers, man.
Well,
Yep.
Hey, Jack, I got something for you.
What? Did you get it?
Might be an ace, and might be a king, but you're gonna need someone like me. Call me a jack or straight.
That's badass, dude. I just filmed 6 videos last night, and I want to put that intro on all of them.
I had to do that for you, brother. You needed that.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I got to say, Tom, your son, Tom, also Tom.
Right.
I tell you what, the 4 songs that I've heard him do, yours, Sandy's, mine, and now Hayden's,
Yep.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, look what I got here.
Oh, cool. Irish coinage.
Yep, Irish coinage. These are out of my collection.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah, I'll get them in the mail to you here in a little bit. I'm trying to find some more.
Okay.
I figured two isn't enough. You know, he did such a good job. I want to try to find some more.
That's
He
fine.
collects Irish coins.
He loves Ireland, man. We're of Irish descent, and he's really proud of his Irish heritage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
I got some Irish coins.
I tell you what he wears on stage, though. One of those large cents that I found in the large cent cache
Yeah,
was a hold coin. It had a hole in it.
yeah, I remember that.
He put it on a gold chain and he wears it around his neck.
That's very cool.
How about that?
That's
very-
really cool, dude.
Yep. He said people in Raleigh look at him and go, "Man, what's that thing hanging around your neck?" And then he tells them the story behind it.
That's
That is
cool.
really cool.
So hey, if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to take the floor for a second and send a couple shout-outs out.
Please do.
Have at it,
First
brother.
one, I gotta say, right off the bat, a huge congratulations to our buddy Frank, Mr. Digging Freedom. He surpassed 100 subscribers today.
I knew he would.
Yep. I went ahead and put his channel link on my Supradrew Facebook page. You know, see what would happen. And when I checked back this afternoon, he was at 106.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just glad to help out. You know, I love that shout out you did to him the other day, Tom. That was brilliant.
Now think about that, Drew. 2 days ago, I did the shout out to him. He only had 72 subs. That's what kind of an impact we all can have on everybody else's channel.
I think we should take it upon ourselves to do this kind of stuff more often, Tom.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
You know, somebody helped me out when I was new. You know, I'm more than happy to return the favor and try to help out than you guys.
Yep.
Maybe we can help out JMO one of these days and he can get more than 10 or 12.
Yeah, well, I don't know. If he put some videos up, we might.
Ah, here it goes. I know.
I'm actually doing videos of JMO's not. That's weird, man.
Like I said, this winter's been so crazy with the first half of it. You know, I'm still able to get out and go digging with the boys and, you know, contributing with the videos on that end of things. And then I spend the rest of my time trying to figure out excuses why I'm not doing my videos. You know, I'm just so busy.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you got 8 feet of snow on the ground doesn't help matters either.
Doesn't help at all. It doesn't help at all. And it really makes me, you know, very, very pissed off in general. And then it doesn't play nice with any of my equipment or systems at work. You know, it clogs up fan motors and freezes up turbines and clogs up compressors and just wreaks havoc on everything that I need to maintain at work. And I'm always going in, shoveling roofs at 9 o'clock at night on the 4th floor on a flat roof in the middle of a blizzard.
Right.
Oh, it's horrible.
Well, you know, you're a bit of an inventor like I am.
Right?
You need to invent a blowtorch that fits on the rod of the detector to melt the snow in front of the coil.
Yeah. If it could only melt the frost line, too, down, what I got, 30-inch frost line right now.
Got to be a big torch.
Gotta be a big torch. Yep. But imagine the green grass they'll have in the summer.
Exactly.
Okay, I got a few more I'd like to send out, a few more shout-outs. Big shout-out to Fat Man Tolly for, you know, being a great friend and for sending me that awesome holster for my Sigma 9. And believe it or not, here's the proof. Look who's right below Tolly. The Fat Man right there. I had already planned on sending out a shout-out to the Fat Man. Nanner to the Nanner. Send a shout-out to TR Prepper. And my last shout-out is to my buddy Two-Tone Joe. He was also a Central Ohio boy, and he's going to be doing some digging with me this season, so he'll be in some of my videos, and I might show up in some of his.
Cool.
Nice.
I like Joe's a pretty nice guy.
Yep, yeah. We're going to do lunch this Saturday and try to, you know, formulate some plans for getting together on some digs.
You get me a BLT on a hoagie?
We're going Greek.
Sandy's out here in the audience talking about me. What is she saying?
Greek people don't have bacon?
Don't worry about it.
No bacon.
Fat Man, I didn't ask you nothing.
We talking. We just touch.
Y'all need to get a room then. Don't forget, keep your beaver shiny. Rub it.
I'll shine it. Shine that beaver.
That's right.
No more.
If it ain't shiny, you gotta polish it.
My motto is buff, pass. Not puff, pass. Buff, pass.
That's right.
Here you go, Tom. Here's a whole bag of shiny beavers right there for you.
mean, wipe that shit off my chin.
I want to give a shout out to the dude that's chilling under the house. That's my boy right there.
He's bad if he's under the house.
I like that. I like that right there.
Who's chilling under the house?
Me. I'm in my basement.
Right there. You can. I
I'm
mean,
in my
look.
basement. That's my
That's floor joist and a pier in the background.
He's talking about the J-Mo in the basement.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, J-Mo's coming to us live from the Fallout shelter.
The Fallout shelter up here in Saskatchewan, New Hampshire. These beams are 115 years old and still holding strong.
Oh, I see what the conversation is now. I get sloppy seconds. Is that what this is all about?
What?
I just now saw the damn conversation in there. When you send the package, pick the one you want, give Tom the other one. I get
That's
sloppy.
right. It's my package. I'm sending it, so you got to deal with it.
You wait. When it's my mailbox is mine.
I heard that.
I can't do nothing about that.
Oh, I see what y'all talking about now.
What you say? What you say, Jack?
I see what y'all talking about now.
They were out there talking all quiet. He told me to go on. I said, "Nah, y'all get a room."
I'm about to eat me a piece of cake.
Well then,
Cause I like cake.
who don't like cake?
I like cake.
I like donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts, yes.
Sure.
Oh, like hot donuts.
Yes.
I don't see how Dunkin' Donuts stays in business in the South, to be honest with you.
You
Did
know,
anybody out there have any questions for us?
when I was a kid, Krispy Kreme used to deliver donuts every Saturday morning. They'd come up and down my street, well, the whole neighborhood, but they'd come up and down the street, and
Like a
they'd
donut truck?
knock on your door. You'd buy a box of donuts, and my dad would take the Krispy Kreme donuts, put them in the frying pan with a little bit of butter, and grill them.
Oh.
Absolutely incredible.
That's crazy.
I'm going into convulsions right now.
Yeah, I think I need a minute.
Drew, this is what you need right here, brother. You need one of these.
Yeah, I've talked to Charlie about it already. We're working it out.
Attaboy. You gotta get down with that.
Yeah, I gotta rock the Stealth Diggers T-shirt as soon as I get it. That's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm rocking the Han Solo tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
Harrison Ford. He
Nice.
fell off.
There you go, boys. That was a T-shirt right there.
That's what I
I
was
ain't got one of them.
Do what?
I ain't got one of them, Tom.
You want one of them?
Of course I want one of them.
What size?
I'm an extra medium.
Extra medium. Okay. Omar the tent maker will get busy.
Huh?
I'll have Omar the tent maker get busy after one.
Hey, I got a question from the chat room for JMO.
Yes.
Swansea Searcher wants to know who gets the Stealthy's permissions.
Well, a lot of it is local historical permissions that are off of Class 6 public roads in different towns that allow us to dig on those properties. And most of the research is done between Charlie and Henry. And, I mean, Charlie is a member of his local museum in his town, and he works a lot with the curators over there and stuff like that, and their gurus. And he knows, like, if we go to a cellar hole, he knows that person's last name, when they lived there, when the house was built, when it was either burnt down or torn down or whatever. So most of the research on the stealth digger hunts that we go on in those cellar holes is by Charlie and Henry.
Charlie's a man.
Charlie's awesome.
Yeah, he was talking about that the other night on y'all's last chat. Most of their permissions aren't really permissions because a lot of it's what we would call public land.
Right.
Because y'all have got so much wilderness up there. You know,
Yep.
it's just free land to walk on, basically.
I mean, it's crazy. We have days where we're out for 8 hours and we'll hit 8 cellar holes all on the same road. And you just look down and try to imagine there was an entire neighborhood, you know, an entire street's worth of houses with
Right.
everybody had their own 40 acres behind them of farmland, but all these houses just one after the other. And they're all gone now. You know, nothing left but the stone walls, and then there's trees growing through the center of them that are, you know, this big around and gotta be, you know, 100 years old themselves. And it's like, wow. And, you know,
Two things you just said about that stuck out in my mind.
hmm.
One of them is that those things that you're driving on that you call roads, we wouldn't even call a road. And the other thing is, the stone walls probably keep Keebler pretty busy, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he likes the stone walls.
He hasn't found a stone wall he doesn't like.
We call it a road only because it actually shows up on a map.
Right.
Right. So
I've seen some of them mud holes y'all drive through.
they don't have a name per se to these roads. They have a number. You know, like
Right.
a little green sticker at the entrance with a number on it.
Right.
It's called a Class 6 road. They don't plow it. Nobody lives on it. Well, some people still live on them, but very few. They don't maintain them. They don't pave them. You know, it's kind of a come and go as you will kind of road. They call it a Class 6 because, yes, you can still have a residence on it, but they're not required to pave it. They're not required to plow it. Usually, if you live on a Class 6 road, you've got a plow and a tractor, and you clear your own damn road.
Right. You grade your own driveway, basically.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
got a whole
drive a 4x4, not a Ferrari.
Right.
Thanks, Hoover boys.
Hey,
What?
JMO, while I'm thinking about it, would you like to relay the story of the infamous package you got from Trooper Bry?
The infamous package from Trooper Bry. Which one would that be now?
The one
He
you
said it's-
opened at the back of Thunder Chief's 4x4?
The one with the moonshine and the relic beer?
Had the apple cider.
The trucker bomb?
The trucker bomb, yeah. He's Trooper Bry's awesome. He's got a vast wealth of availability of different things down in his area that excuse me, that we don't really have up here per se. He's got access to a limited supply of microbrew beer and shine of the likes that doesn't quite make it to the shelves, so to speak. And he sent us out a care package with some moonshine, you know, that he had cut it with some other stuff or whatever. They already mix it or however they do it. And the leftovers that he didn't quite have a container for, he just threw it into a water jug, you know, a water bottle, and it looked like a trucker piss bottle. So we decided that would be the perfect gift to give to the most heavily armed individual in our group, which is Thunder Chief.
Thunder Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give the trucker piss bottle. Yeah. Give the trucker piss bottle to the guy holding the AK and the 44 Magnum. That'll go over great. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the funniest part was that he could not come up with Trooper Bry. He kept calling him something else.
Yeah, call him Barnacle Bill the Sailor. What else? There was Sailor Jerry, is what he called him.
Sailor Jerry. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The next 2 minutes later, he's off shooting the gun at a target.
That's the stealth digger sobriety test. If you can still shoot straight, you're fine. There's
I
no
remember
problem.
I showed that video to Pink Cotton Candy, and she leans over and says, "They're not going to drive, are they?"
You laughing at what Fat Man typed?
Oh, of course, man, of course. Fat man,
Come on.
damn, dude. I just been sitting here wondering that all week. Where are we gonna take the hot dog on vacation?
We're taking the hot dog to Toontown. We're gonna stop off for just a minute in Beaver City
That's right.
every day. I kind of doubt that for some reason.
No, never doubt the Supradrew, man. Never doubt the Supradrew.
No, no, no.
I'm just really glad that the chat doesn't show up in the replay.
Oh.
I can't even see it.
You don't want to, man. You don't want
Look what the Hoover boy just typed. Look, Jack, look what the Hoover boys just typed.
to. I can barely see.
How do I
Oh
see?
man. Oh man.
You don't want no prison pussy.
That's his mustache. That's his mustache. Is his prison pussy.
That's rough right there, dude. That's rough.
That's his cock duster. How do I see the chats?
You have to log on to the regular video, not the private link.
Oh.
You have to have another window open,
Hey,
and
I'm gonna
you
put
can
you
see the external chat.
On the link you posted?
Not the one. Well, the one I posted earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Hold
But
on.
you got to remember to mute that, because if you don't, we'll get the 45-second delay.
Here it is, right here in the side chat.
Ohio Wolverine wanted to know who in the hell would let this group get together on the interwebs all at the same time.
Oh man.
It's
That's a
definitely
troll right there, dude. That's a
holy
troll.
Bob.
This is near Detroit. You can see the sign here. I know you guys would like that.
Is that the one you posted me, Jack?
Yeah.
What'd you
No,
post me, Will?
Hold on. No, that's Will. He's putting some kind of. I don't even want to click that.
I'm looking at it, Will.
Yeah. If you ever go through Detroit, make sure you drive by that sign. It's pretty funny.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
I don't think Ohio boys are allowed in Michigan, are we?
Oh. Now I can see the chat.
This is near Detroit. You can see the sign here.
Mute
Hit mute on that one. All right. All
I
right.
muted it, though.
Good. There you go. So now you can see the external chat, what people are saying in the background.
Yeah. So go ahead, talk shit about me now. At least I can see it. I'm not gonna, stop you.
You can
They've been
fire
talking all kinds of stuff about JMO out there. You had some questions. Huh?
We got questions?
Yeah, JMO had a few questions in the chat a while back.
Somebody, I think it was Swansea, asked JMO if he's ever found any military buttons, or military buckles, excuse me.
Military buckles? No. No, I haven't.
You found military buttons, though.
I found some eagle buttons. Yeah, I found a little tiny eagle cuff button at that same horse farm as the British farthing, but I've never found any buckles. Not like a stamped U.S. buckle he's talking about, like a box plate or the buckle things. I never found anything like that.
I wish you can get back in that place, man. I wish I would have got run off from that.
What's that?
The short amount of time that y'all were at that permission, and then that woman run you off.
Hmm.
You know,
Right. Yeah.
all that
so-
good stuff.
Yeah.
What would you consider your
My mom got us that permission, and the lady that owns the joint, well, her and her husband own the place. She thought that it was going to be like me and my mom one Sunday afternoon for a couple hours, dig a couple holes, and leave. she didn't realize that we would be back the next weekend for 6 hours, and then I was coming back with my friends for another weekend for 8 hours, and you know, she didn't realize what she had done when she gave us permission. She had no idea. So,
What were you
needless
saying,
to
Drew?
say, I'm going to assume that 1749 British farthing I got out of there is the best thing to find in there, and we already got it, so well, we can't go back anyway.
Are you guys, are the stealth diggers planning on going back and finishing the tree removal so you can remove that giant piece of iron that Keebler found?
Yes, we are planning that. That is in the works. That is a pretty special area, actually, and one of our talks was to, head back there, and in shifts, everybody take turns trying to get the rest of that stove door out of there. But in the meantime, that whole area is just packed with history, and of course, it's a hot spot for us, and there's a lot of different sites in that general area, within radio distance anyway, that we can go to and have a good time. And if all else fails, we just start a fire right there on the stump that's growing through the log there, and let it burn through, and then we'll take the piece with us when we're done.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Just Bob. He told me those stove doors are highly collectible.
He told you that, did he?
Yeah, that was a brilliant edit that Charlie did on that video.
Doesn't he do great work, though, on the editing stuff?
Tom and I were talking about that recently, and we were convinced that he's using $1,000 editing software, but he's just mastered that iPad editing, and I mean, it's brilliant what he does.
If it was $1,000 software, he wouldn't make me look so chubby.
He'd make you look like Arnold.
Yeah, he's got this effect in there where he just makes me look chubby, just to piss me off.
There's a bomb in there.
Any questions? Any questions from the audience, Will? Or Will?
One here says, detecting Arizona. Have you ever found a gun? Cap gun? Yes. A real gun? No. Charlie and I think Thunder Chief were out on a hunt last spring or summer, and they found a rifle wrapped up in a trash bag, and at a stone wall, and they continued their day and went back to check on it again the next day to see if anything needed to be done about it, and it was gone. So that sort of took care of itself.
It was gone.
Tom's quick, boy.
Yeah, it was gone. It must have been evidence.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier shouting out people.
Ooh, nice.
Look what I just finished for Matt. I'll leave it on there and everybody can click it if you want.
Yeah, he's going to love that. That's great. It's a pretty cool font, too. That's perfect for his name.
Yeah,
Like German.
I love that German shit.
Yeah, it is German, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that one you did for the Junk Junkie was pretty damn cool also.
Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 of them right now that have worked on. I've got to put them in the I got to put them in a video and get them up sometime tonight, because I put them up every Thursday. Yeah. And I only do 5 at a time, and I try to keep the whole video to under a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And people like it because it's just really quick. It's something they can click on it, watch it. There's not 25 people that you're trying to go look at. It's only 5.
It's not an hour and a half hike.
Hey, I liked your hour and a half hike, bro. I'm
going to need a new one when it thaws out up here, right? I can't be having that snow all summer long.
That last one about kicked your ass, didn't it?
With a hike?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Yeah, you would give out there at the end. I could tell.
Yeah, I was a little wobbly actually.
Yeah.
Do I look Chinese without my glasses?
A little bit, a little Asian. Yeah.
Maybe Japanese or Korean. I don't think you look Chinese.
I actually thought you were Asian. I did.
Jack, could you look right at the camera? You got to do me a favor. Look right at the camera and say, "Hello, would you like egg roll?"
Hello.
Hello, you like egg roll with that?
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy.
I'm gonna have to go get the sock monkey, dude. That's racist.
No, the girl at the Chinese
love you long time.
You know.
Me love you long time.
Rub you wrong time.
I'm only part Asian.
Jack, look what's hanging on the wall behind me.
I can't see that.
You can't see that.
The Strat?
Yeah, it's a Strat. I figured Jack would have already seen it.
Fender?
You look so Asian, you make your dogs uncomfortable.
That's the Stratocaster.
Oh. Yeah, that's the Strat.
Well,
But
Y'all are racist.
There's nothing wrong with being Asian.
this coming from the chat that was calling me Supradrew the other night.
it's about like sitting around in the VFW.
He slipped up on you tonight, too. You just didn't hear it. You got to go back and watch the chat.
I can't help you invented copper wire.
Yeah, I backed up against the wall with a dime in my ass and came back with 9 cents.
How you doing out there, buddy?
Who's that?
Fadoodle, he's out there.
Oh, Fadoodle.
Oh, Fadoodle, awesome.
Yep. Jack, why don't you take a second and scroll through the audience and shout out everybody that's out there.
What the hell's a Fadoodle?
You gonna ask the son bitch that can't see?
Look, your eyes are, turn your eyes the other way.
I mean, they look like little penises with cheese on them in a bag. Like that little.
I have to put on my spectacles.
How the fuck you know what a penis with cheese on it looks like in a bag, man?
Hey man, don't question me.
I'm saying
He's been in a Turkish prison.
that's pretty specific.
I'm deep in the South, so easy.
Oh, I'm easy. I'm just curious. I've never been that deep in the South, and I'm just sort of curious as to your culture.
You've never seen a penis with cheese on it?
Nope.
Then you have not lived, my friend.
All right, so be it.
Good
I've
job.
never seen that either.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Don't get it mistaken. I ain't judging you at all. You know, to each his own.
Right?
You ain't
Is
never
this-
been nowhere unless you've been deep in the South.
I've been deep in tuna
Oh,
now.
All we do is take it deep
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
South.
No house in the valley.
That's right.
Shout them out, Jack.
I'll keep shoveling snow. I don't need to be that deep to be looking at cheesy penises, and I'll keep shoveling snow. I'm good.
This comes from the guy that eats dehydrated snake penis.
Well, yeah, that's a little different. At least it doesn't have cheese on it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
All right.
say it. I didn't say it in my mouth. I just said, I witnessed it.
We got Detecting Arizona out there. Our boy Jerry Pruitt. What's up, brother? Fadoodle. Swansea Searcher, our good friend. Gear Gridden 19. That troll Ohio is out there.
We got a troll.
No, he's not a real troll. He's just funny. Flipster 420 is out there. Passions. Silver holds the future. It looks like we have the Fat Man out there.
We got the fat man in here too.
James Markin, he's in my neck of the woods over here. I seen where he was talking about where he was from out there. We got Bag Hera 2021.
From Southeast Michigan.
Yeah. Mr. Will Hornbuckle is out there.
I'm in here too.
No way.
Andrew, where'd he go? Richter. He wanted to know what the oldest military. I think you got to that one. I was seeing if we had any more questions out there too. I think that's about all the people I see so far. Ohio Relic Hunter. Who else is out there?
Garrett Graydon.
Yeah. Charlie was out there earlier.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Charlie. Ohio Relic Hunter. That's
Josh.
Josh Kimmel. That's Josh Kimmel, right?
Yep, that sure is. It's my buddy Josh.
Hey, Josh. I've been on this show a couple times. Actually, a few times.
Yeah, Josh is awesome, man.
Yeah, I listened to the archived versions of those shows.
Yeah. So have I.
Yeah, I was listening to his show last night. He's great guest. You know, his new co-host Kenny was on last night, even though he had a tooth pulled. So props to Kenny.
Hey, our good friend Forrest Stennett is out there too.
Forrest, awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Forrest. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
He won one of my contests.
Let me tell you, Forrest donated some of the coins for my 600 sub contest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I believe, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while, this was last July, and you know how my old man brain is. If I remember correctly, he donated a really nice silver dollar.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure if he didn't, he'll take credit for it now.
Yeah. And Tom also donated some great prizes for that 600 sub contest.
I gave you, matter of fact, I donated a peace dollar to that contest.
Ah, there you go.
Hey, Charlie's still here. Yay.
Hi, Charlie.
1921 S peace dollar to be exact.
That's Yep.
Let me hold $1.
Let me hold $5.
I think you donated more than that, didn't you, Tom? You donated a handful of coins.
I gave you 2 large cents, the peace dollar, and
a clean beaver.
I think it was a couple of V nickels, is what I said.
He's not Josh.
Here's Bob's digging it.
Howdy, howdy.
Bob's out there?
Bob's out there?
I don't see no Bob. Hey, I do see Slick Diggs, though. What's up, brother?
Bob's digging it right there. Howdy, howdy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, okay, I see him now. I can't see, man. I'm trying to eat tonight. I can't see.
What do you call a man with no legs and no arms trying to swim?
Bob.
That's right. What do you call a woman with one leg?
Eileen.
Peggy.
You got it, J-Mo.
What do you call an Asian woman with one leg?
That's
Irene.
Jack of all
Irene.
trades.
Irene.
Irene.
I thought you called her Jack of all trades.
Where do they work? Tom. Where do they all work?
Where do they all work? Oh, I don't know.
IHOP.
I can't see out my glasses. That's why I'm not wearing them. They're all scratched up. I keep dropping them.
Buff them up. Buff them up.
Coin Spader wants to know, anyone know anybody that can fix a compass detector besides the guy in Texas? Yeah, ship that sucker right up to me. Tell me what's wrong with it. I'll fix it.
What's a
And if
compass
you can't fix
detector?
it, you'll make it worse.
I don't know what that is.
Compass is a brand of detector. They're pretty, well, they got a huge range of different models, but they're like Bounty Hunter in a way, where they got, you know, excuse me, They got a lot of basic detectors, but they go up into some higher end as well. But about equal with Technetics or Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
Compass. They were a pretty big staple detector back in the 80s and 90s, early 90s.
So he was searching out compasses.
I was banging chicks and playing guitar back then.
Right. Oh. And he was
I was into motorcycles and bouncing at a bar back then.
Doing coke off a stripper's ass.
That was only an allegation, never proven.
I love Will more and more every day.
Yeah.
Drop the bomb on me, baby.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
You never know what's gonna come from Will, man. It's either a number for a giveaway or something awesome.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Woo.
That dude's awesome.
And we got 40 watchers out there.
Anybody who don't
Y'all
like
ask
Will,
us some
fuck a
questions.
mega six.
40. Is that good?
Maybe. Y'all ask us some
No.
questions
Yeah,
about.
this last week we had 76 at one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Is that before
Yeah,
Tom came on?
Yeah,
I
they
gotta
were
go.
all that was all a bunch of Will Hornbuckle's, family. They checked in.
That was before Digger came in the room.
I don't have. Everybody
Right.
hates me. I'm the one that wins all the contests. They want me to keel over and die so they can start winning.
Too many eyes on me. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
I just saw somebody else come in. Gorilla Digger, our good friend Ben.
Gorilla.
If you guys have not heard Gear Dryden's newest video, his karaoke video, please head there and watch that. That's quite a thing. I don't know if you're aware that he could sing.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
hey, I got to send a shout out to Darla Seafluth for checking in. How you doing, Darla?
Hey, Darla.
Is she out
Let me
there
tell
too?
you something, guys. She's been working a tear out, and she's finding some amazing coins. She's doing really great.
Good for her. Good for her.
I'm really bothered by metal detectors this time of year. Really, I am. Treasure Jack and those guys just digging away.
Down there in Florida.
Yeah,
Down in Florida.
rubbing it in our faces.
Outside.
I haven't seen a video by Treasure Jack for a while.
It was yesterday. He found a silver dime.
I'm down over 100 videos right now because I've just been so busy with other stuff,
Oh my God! I looked at my email the other day, and I got 665 new posted videos in the past 4 days that I've and every time I go on YouTube and I go to my subscriptions and I go down the pages and I get an extra page and I can only go so far back, and I'm missing everybody. I'm subscribed to as many videos as are subscribed to me, maybe a little bit less, but not much. And I miss so many videos. They come up and they fall off the bottom of the page before I can even see them. I can check the email and see what it is, but I mean, and I try to catch up. But I 665 videos. How do I catch up with that?
You hire somebody.
Don't worry about it. And just
Tom,
go, yeah.
yeah, hire somebody. Tom, what are you doing tomorrow after work?
Working for you, I guess. How many videos you want me to watch?
665.
You don't even want to watch one of them, huh?
I had dude, I was out of my mind. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I had 2 tabs going at the same time, videos playing on both, and I'm switching back and forth trying to see what they find and trying to comment on both, and I'm like, I'm going out of my mind. I don't know what to do. I feel bad because I want people to watch the drivel I put out there. So and I want to watch the stuff that they're really trying to produce here and make good finds, and I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing, Jay. I've got the laptop running a video, and I've got the PC right next to it answering comments on my videos.
Right, right.
So you gotta make cuts. Who you cutting?
Or just get to it when you get to it, and if they get butthurt, then oh well.
When you
Yeah, I
wake
had
up in the
somebody.
morning, somebody's gonna get cut
Yeah.
off that list.
You know, I
no,
had
you're
somebody,
right.
I had somebody on my Facebook page get all butthurt because I hadn't commented on any of her stuff for a while. She got pissed off, read me the riot act, and unfriended me.
But you know what?
Hey, that's the trash taking itself out, man. It don't
Exactly.
bother me one bit.
You see how badly I'm crying about it, right?
Drew.
You know what? That's it right there, though. I mean, I try to watch everybody's videos, you know, and if you're gonna cry to me that I missed your video, or hey, did you see this? If somebody sends me, I mean, I get an email or a PM on Facebook, somebody sends me a link to their video. Hey, just posted this, found some great stuff, check it out. I'll go watch that because, I mean, you know, it's right there in front of me. I gotta go. You know, I'll do it. But if you're gonna be upset at me because I didn't scour Facebook looking for your video, and again, over 600 emails of just videos that have been posted in the past couple of days. I haven't got a lot of options here. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that I missed your video. You know, hit me up if you really think that's something that I need to see. I don't know what to tell you. I feel bad because I want people to watch what I put out, but you know, I'm not watching what they're putting out, and I feel bad.
Wah.
Yeah.
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 Just tell them to drink some of that relic juice and just cry themselves to sleep, and that's it.
I understand what he's saying. I know, man. It's tough.
There's
Whatever.
a tear in my beer.
You do what you can do. That's it. You got a little time. Watch a little. Other than that, go to Toontown.
Buy them a box of man cons and tell them to get over it.
I mean, I don't want to miss when somebody digs up a gold coin. You know, I don't want to miss when Danny over in you know, out in the Netherlands digs up a hammered silver or his gold coin or something like that. I don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? If it's that special, send me a link, please, man. Please send me the link so I can catch that. But if it's just, and I don't want to piss anybody off, but you know, like even my own hunts sometimes, if it's just the old, hey, I got a button, hey, I got a pull tab, hey, I found a Lincoln penny, you know, if it's that kind of stuff and I didn't get to it, I apologize and I'm sorry, but I got so much shit going on right now, I can't get to everything. I'll watch it, send me a link.
I like it. Beaver Road.
Here's a surface find I got today when I was going to the mailbox.
I like Beaver Road. That was cool.
Got that? Hey, I got one of them. Look it right here. It's
Yeah,
still
I got a pull tab right here. I got it at the grocery store yesterday. 1944 pull tab.
I didn't pull mine off. I left it right where it frickin' belongs. It'll go in the recycling bin right where it is. I ain't pulling it off.
Great stuff.
Just kidding. I might pull it off.
Yeah, you pull it off.
I might. We got any more questions out there?
I was
Yeah,
looking.
when are you shaving your beard off?
Never off.
I don't know. The wife's kind of digging it. I might just keep it. I want to keep the sides here and here kind of short, but I want to see if I can get the really narrow ZZ top thing going here a little bit. But it seems to stalled right around this height. It doesn't want to go any more than that.
You need that fat man look. Show it to us, fat man.
You're thinking too hard about it, brother.
Are you getting a hookah?
What is it? I can't see. Give him the audio.
Click on fat man's face.
The? Okay.
The fat man, yes.
What am I looking at?
It go show you that beard and how it grows out. Look at that. Oh yeah.
All right. There you go. Nice.
I shaved mine off because everybody kept calling me damn Colonel Sanders.
Well, Colonel
Yeah, I
Sanders,
got people,
Colonel
I
Sanders,
got people calling me Silent Bob.
Yeah, what's up, Lunchbox?
check the internal chat, Colonel Sanders.
You know,
I
since I
can't
started
go to Facebook on here.
doing these videos and stuff like that, and as the winter goes on with the beard and everything, I've gotten, let's see, Hayden has referred to me as Silent Bob. A bunch of people on Facebook have, and in the Stealth Diggers group have referred to me as, oh damn, let's see, I've gotten Jack Black. Who else? Dun dun dun. What the hell's his name?
President Grant?
No, from Cannonball Run.
Oh, him?
Dom
DeLuise?
Him. Who's that?
Burt Reynolds.
Dom
No.
DeLuise?
Burt Reynolds, I wish. Oh my God. No, Dom DeLuise. That's right.
There you
So I
go.
got Dom DeLuise, right?
Asian.
Jack Black, King Kong.
Asian.
John Travolta.
Jack Black, Dom DeLuise,
John
Silent
Travolta.
Bob. Who else?
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
And Moj.
Doesn't look like an ass. And Moj. And that dude. Yeah.
Ohio
I never
Wolf
knew there
just
were so
said
many people that
Captain
look
Chaos.
Captain Chaos. That's right.
Remember
Yeah.
him?
Dun, dun, dun. That's my new intro.
Oh yeah, the Fat Man is collecting pull tabs from who was it? Not who was that was collecting pull tabs again? Matt Salji.
There you go.
That's it. I remembered it, man. I remembered it.
Knife Junkie 13.
Knife jump. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking knife, but I was like, his name's Matt though, and that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, I got half a gallon for him already.
Oh dang, dude! I got about that much.
Isn't Metal for Detecting collecting him too?
Josh?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Who is
think
playing
he's
Asian
collecting him
music
for a
in the
while as well.
background? Is somebody playing Asian music in the background?
Not here.
I can
Whoever's
hear
calling
that,
you
man.
Jackie Chan.
Asian music.
I hear Asian music.
Chinese secret.
Ancient Chinese a secret.
What exactly does Asian music sound like?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the little chings and chongs and stuff in it. I thought I heard all that.
There's
Sarah
a
Lee.
difference between being Asian-eyed and being pie-eyed.
Go ahead and say it.
Who looks like Orson Welles?
Me.
Oh,
That's
really?
the other one. That's the other one. Look up Google Orson Welles and see where he was at when he was like 35, 45 years old in that neighborhood. And people are saying I look like him.
At least I don't look like Colonel Sanders no more.
Google my joint.
My joint. What?
Some dude hollered that out the window at us the other day.
That was Charlie saying Orson Welles. I can see it now on the YouTube chat.
Oh, yeah, it was. I can't see worth crap, man.
That's what they make glasses for.
My shit's all scratched up.
You want me to send you my glasses?
That ain't gonna do no good. I'm blind, man. I'm
You got-
blind as a bat. Look how thick these things are, man.
You got you one in polishing rags.
I got one if you need me to send you.
They work.
I ain't found nothing that works.
They work.
How many people we got in the audience right now?
About 500.
Says 34. Says 34. I want y'all to look at what I got in my hand.
Your beard?
It's a barber quarter.
It is a 1898 barber quarter to be exact.
Well, you got my address.
Okay.
Right.
Now we're gonna have a little contest. Me and Supradrew know the numbers, and I want Drew to pick a number between 1 and 100 in the audience, and when he does, it's a free for all. Drew knows the number.
I got the number. I got it.
You got it?
I'm gonna guess too.
Just type in the audience, pick a number between 1 and 100, and everything after that post counts. If you're going to type it into external.
I love that song.
No. No. Don't type it in the external.
No.
There it is.
I've got the number in my head. I know what it is. Tom knows what it is as well.
Okay. Everybody out there has seen it. Now.
Is Will qualified for this?
100.
Noobers. Who's a
Oh
noober?
shit. Oh shit, they're going.
No
I'm
shit.
watching. Keep an eye on them for me, Drew.
I'm watching.
Penguin
Hey,
chick.
mine didn't let me comment.
We got a couple close, but not there yet.
No, not quite.
Put a letter behind it like this. It won't
Will
boot-
Hornbuckle, way off.
It won't boot you.
Oh, we got a real close.
It's a free for all.
I know what it is. Hold on, there we go. I see it in your head.
Yeah, Andrew Richter.
What a farce, man. At first it wouldn't let me comment anything.
Now they're all over it.
Now I'm on a freeze. I only got to pick 2 numbers.
You ain't seen it yet.
We haven't seen it yet.
Andy, you
Oh shit.
Told you what to do, Will.
Andy doesn't know the number.
Boom.
Yes,
Penguin
so-
chick got it.
Penguin chick won it.
Ah shit.
Kind of hot, penguin chick.
Congratulations, Paul. I know you're a dress lot, little girl.
Way to go, Carla.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Carla. You won it.
Penguin Chicken is awesome. She's been a long time supporter of our channels and stuff.
Rock
They're
on.
still guessing out there.
Rock on.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Yes, sir. No problem.
What was the number?
Number
63.
63.
63?
I saw two of her guesses. One was 52 and one was 50.
Yep.
The year of our Lord. Yeah.
The year of our Lord. Yeah.
I'm just glad Will didn't win it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to lose any more subscribers, you know.
Congratulations, Carla. And I will get that beautiful specimen of a barber quarter out to you
Oh, I thought he was about to say something else.
in the mail tomorrow. I might even put a shiny beaver in there for you.
Uh-oh, a shiny, clean beaver.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
That one was for you, Drew.
Sam Squinch is in the background again.
I've never won one of Tom's contests before.
No.
I've won Sandy's.
I won one time. I didn't even know it. He had to tell me.
Probably good.
All I did was comment. I was like, "Nice beaver, sir," or something.
Didn't even tell you.
Love that on Dirty Rat.
I was like, "Nice beaver, sir."
Yeah, Penguin Chick has been a long time subscriber of mine. She was there almost from the beginning.
Yeah, me too.
She comments.
Me too.
She works that night shift, so it's kind of hard for her to, get on YouTube much. She doesn't make a whole lot of videos, but she will comment on yours. She's a good girl.
I think she's one of my contests too.
It was a late shift. That was a good movie. Late shift.
The late shift. That's right.
Yeah. Michael Keaton. Bitch.
Thank you. For what?
That's what you say when people call me that.
Oh, fat man.
Why?
The old lady said thank you.
I didn't do nothing.
You said bitch. She thought you were talking to her. She said thank you.
No.
Hey, that's a term of endearment to her.
Damn, you need to get out of there.
You know, like, yo, bitch, make me a sandwich.
So what?
She says, get the hell up and make it yourself.
Just when you hit the front door, just don't look back. Keep running.
That's right.
What?
Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
I would agree with you, Supradrew, on the volume thing.
What the hell?
Thank you very much.
Good all around, but just a tick loud.
Yep.
I'm not really Asian. I have blue eyes.
We know
One
you're.
blue this way, one blue that way.
Who
Yeah.
keeps saying that shit?
We know you're not Asian.
No, I'm just messing with everybody out there.
You little goober.
I got a keychain mosquito repeller and a wood handle buck knife.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if this thing works or not, but it's in the bag and it never been opened.
All right.
I don't know.
I got this here pull tab.
Throw it in the mix. And a wood handle buck knife. Hang on.
Wood handle buck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sweet blade there, buddy.
There you go. Can you see it?
That made my eyes open.
Yeah, that's a beautiful scale on that. I like that.
Just
Man,
whenever.
box out there.
And a HDE mosquito repellent thing.
Cool.
I like that one. I'll take that.
Who wants the mosquito repeller? Alright, well, how can I do this? Let's see.
You gonna package it all up?
Yeah. Two in one.
If it ships.
I keep seeing a ghost behind J-Mo, man.
What?
That's
I
smoke.
keep seeing an orb.
What you're seeing is his vape machine.
No, man. No.
Can't see though, man.
The dude that's under the house?
Yeah, the dude that's under the house.
That could be all kinds of damn
When I
dust.
click on JMO, it gets dark.
No,
Yeah.
like I saw it earlier. He's in froze up. He'll be back in a minute.
It's coin.
Did you say
Oh
Cole?
no, we lost the guest.
He'll be back.
Okay. Well, yeah. Want everybody to be in on it. Don't know what
There
to
he
do.
is. There he is. He's back.
I can write a number down. You just have to trust me.
All right, nobody mentioned the ghost, okay? He keeps interrupting my frickin' internet service every time someone talks shit about him, and he gets all pissed off.
Dude, I saw him for real, man.
I'm telling you, this, like I said, this house is 115 years old, and I would not be surprised at all.
Pretty cool.
I
I just
wrote a
want-
number on this box. It's under
Just
my hat.
keep me happy. I don't know if I got to keep.
Y'all messing with the ghost again. There he goes. He's froze.
I think his kid's up there playing PlayStation.
Alright, the fat man has wrote a number on a box, and he has placed it
You
under
have the
his
floor,
head.
Fat Man.
Oh, wait a minute. This dude still...
He wants J-Mo to be in on it too now.
Everybody, yeah.
Huh?
Wait on home slice there.
No, I was just acknowledging that you
Oh,
wrote a
oh,
number
oh, oh,
down
yeah, yeah. I wrote a number on the box, and it's under
on
my
the
hat.
box.
You know what? You know what
no.
it is? It's your eyebrows, man. The Asian part.
Is that what it
Ooh, what? What you say, sir? What you say?
is?
Especially when you're squinting.
Hurry up and
No number's going to count in the audience until they say go.
You fat boy, you eat $30, $40 worth shit. I say, no. Buffet is all you can eat, not eat all you can.
I eat all day.
You get your ass out of here.
Yeah. 1 hour out. You've been here 1 hour.
Going numbers between 1 and Will Hornbuckle. Is that what it's going to be?
I haven't won in a while in these. I have problems, man. It freezes up on me.
It's because you get so excited and try to type and let words in so fast, Will.
No, you can only type one number at a time, Will.
Okay, he's back. Right. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Bam. There you go.
Ready?
Yep. There, I put it in there.
There they go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can see the number in your head.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Hold on, I'm gonna pick it.
Okay.
I got it.
I got $1 on you, Dan.
There we go.
$2.12.
Meant to do 12. I hit 212.
I'm gonna use all my Asian skills.
Okay, well, I ain't seen it, so hurry up.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, I won.
No, you didn't. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pull it out. Where it is, hang on a second. Number... Is it?
No.
No. What do you mean no? It's on the box.
22.
Look it up a little bit.
Okay. You take it.
There you go, 22.
Oh, dang.
And I'm
I
going to go
saw
back.
27
and
instead
make
of
sure, but I
20.
think it was that Swizz something.
Jizz who?
Swansea searcher.
Maybe that
Oh,
might
Swansea. Oh, Swansea won. Oh, Swansea. That's cool, man. Congrats, bro.
I think that was the first one I saw.
You got a bunch of people guessing 22 now that the contest is over.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do.
Your hindsight guesses.
That's the first one, wasn't it?
Yep, Swansea Searcher is the first one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, send me your info there. Is it a dude or a...
It's a dude.
Alright, send me your info there, Swansea Searcher. PM. I don't do the Facebook and all that shit. Personal message, YouTube. You won, buddy.
That's some of that yeah, boy, yeah, right there, Dan.
It's a sweet little knife, yeah. Never been used. Brand hammer new. Special edition on the blade, what I mean. Booyah.
22.1 for Doodle Sim.
I even put it in the box. Bloop.
Good giveaway, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I love
that
it. I got too much shit, Tom.
Now I think J-Mo, you don't even collect coins, do you? Like when you win contests, you just give them away, don't you?
That's nice.
Well, for the most part, I mean, when I dig them, I keep them. You know, if I dug it, I'll keep it. You know, if somebody sent it to me as a gift, you know, I'll keep it. But if I want it as a prize, you know, depending on what it is and who sent it, I don't collect coins, but I've got quite a coin collection. You know, but you know, I've had a lot of coins given to me just for the purpose of giving away in contests. Yeah.
That's so weird for me to hear somebody that metal techs that don't collect coins. That's just really strange to me.
Well, I mean, I'm not a coin shooter, you know. I mean, a lot of the sites we go to, are, mid to late 1700s or early 1800s, and they would deliberately, poke holes in their coins just so they could sew them into their clothes so they wouldn't lose them. So there was very little bit, very few coins lost, so there's very few to recover. The ones we do recover are, like far and few between and amazing, and we obviously hang on to those, but for the most part, what we're looking for is relics.
Buttons and buckles and just
Buttons and buckles and bullets and bells and oh my, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly.
thingamajiggers.
Who's he? What's it?
That's right.
Shitload of buckles found, Wow. Of course, they were putting them on shoes and hats and everything back then.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when I go out, a good day for me is finding 3 silver dimes. So that's not going to happen for you.
Some of the farm fields, we've gotten mercury dimes and rosies, anywhere that there's human activity, that people are going to drop shit. So, but
you don't keep those. You don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't collect those, though. I mean, they're there.
I mean, I have a collection of them, but I don't go out specifically looking for silver coins. You know what I mean? I love finding them. I mean, I've got a page right here. These are all my big cents here. These are all Indian heads over here. I've got war nickels over here, into mercury dimes over here, and Roosevelts. There's a 2009 for you, Drew, right there.
Whoa, thank you. You had to throw that out, didn't you?
Yeah. Just sort of rub that in there. I mean,
yeah, my white whale. I appreciate that.
So I mean, I don't go out coin shooting. There's guys. I mean, there's guys out there that find crazy silver out in Pittsburgh or and stuff like that. But
yeah, the bird does that.
Exactly, Keith K.
Yep.
But we don't really hit. We don't hit public parks like that to do the coin shooting part of it. We're more in the cellar holes in the beginning of the history of this country, finding the stuff that they used that was made out of metal that supported their lifestyle to get to these other places to lose coins.
Horseshoe.
Before that.
Horse tack.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Doorknobs. Keys.
Yeah, no, I get all that.
Keyholes, skeleton keys, and everyday life stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have that here. All right, we don't have what you're talking about here. So it's coins.
Yep.
So
right.
We don't. There's no history. There's nothing before 1865. There's no 1800 stuff.
Yeah, Matt Fowle runs into that same problem, Will. He goes and hunts the parks and he finds tons of clad. And, it gets discouraging to him because he's not finding any of the stuff that he sees all of us finding.
Just because he don't even use a shovel, man. He's got a little hand tool. He's got to get a shovel. And he's digging along the top. And he's not
you got to understand too, the area he's in, it was the 1860s or 70s before they even started settling out there.
Yeah.
And we had settlements here in the early 1600s, North Carolina on the coast. I mean, shit, man, we've been here forever.
Yep. Yeah. Charleston's been down there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they don't find a lot of silver in California, right? I get all that.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't even find relics out there. I mean, they're just not there.
He might find a tuna can.
He can find that shit out of a pool tab now.
Well, I don't. He's not. Not to knock what he's doing, but he's got the little hand digger, and he's not listening for deep targets. He's when he gets a target, he's just using his pinpointer on top of the ground. I can't tell you how many. I can do 50 holes in a row that are at least 10 inches deep, like this, of dirt, 10 inches, man. I pull out a perfect plug with my shovel and flip it over, and not one of those times have I ever gotten a coin that's 1 inch deep, I don't even mess with that stuff. I ain't got time for it.
Well,
Yeah, every one of those Matchbox cars I found last fall, every single one of them was at least 8 inches down.
Yeah, that's where the good stuff is.
Well, that all depends on the property you're on, because I mean, I can testify to say that the cornfield that I go to here in town, in the same exact day, I found a 1942 Walking Liberty $50 at 4 inches deep.
Yeah.
And I was so excited, that particular find, went all around everywhere. But the next
that's plowed. I mean, that's brought up over and over. That's different.
Yeah, but the next day that I went there, probably 30, 40 yards away from it, I got a really weak, deep signal. It was like an 8 to 10 inch deep signal. So I was all excited, and I started digging down and everything, and I got through, and I finally dug it up, and it was a 1998 clad quarter, 10 inches.
Sure. I mean, that's the exception. That's not the. That's
when
not
they turn the soil, everything changes.
Yeah. When you're in a plowed field, of course. But
oh yeah.
But if you're doing a park,
right,
and it has a history to it, you want to get deeper. You just don't want to. You're going to get silver on top. You might get a ring, and that's it.
You might get something hung up on a rock or in a root or something like that. But even the shallow targets, you got to get those out of the way, because there's stuff underneath those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supradrew.
Hey, we got a big announcement.
Supradrew.
Go ahead.
You've got an announcement you need to make and some thank yous to say.
Okay. I guess this is as good a time as any. During tonight's chat, I surpassed 1,000 subscribers.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, you go, boy.
I got to send a big thank you to every one of my subscribers, all of my friends out there. I couldn't have done it without your support, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone.
Send each one of them $1.
Congratulations, Drew.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Drew, you need to thank your wingman in this chat too, buddy. You couldn't have done it without him.
I'm about to wrap it up.
I didn't do shit.
It's 11:15, and I, as usual, have an appointment first thing in the morning. I always do after my chats, don't I?
Yeah.
I need to schedule these things a little better. Hayden and I were talking earlier about moving my chat to Friday nights, so he has a free night because he has some scheduling conflicts on Thursdays, and I always have a Friday appointment. So we're considering switching this chat to a Friday night, so it'll be easier for both of us. And I can go later on a Friday night.
All right. You thank that wingman now.
So now I'm going to start out by thanking Will Hornbuckle. I'm going to thank NC Digger, and I'm going to thank the Fat Man for being my guests tonight. I'm going to send a huge shout out to my buddy J-Mo for being my premier guest this evening. Thank you very much, J-Mo. And of course, I could not do any of my shows without my buddy, my good friend, Jack of all trades, Hayden. Thank you very much, as usual. My wingman, as Tom says.
Are you welcome, brother?
I really do appreciate everything you do for me. None of this could be possible without Hayden. He's the one that got me started doing this. He's the one that always susses out the issues for me, like last week when we were afraid we weren't even going to have a broadcast. So, thank you very much for all your help, Hayden.
Are you welcome, brother? That's what we do right here, man.
Okay, and I'd like to say thank you for everybody in the external chat for watching and commenting and asking questions. And, I guess that's it. We're going to wrap it up tonight. I'll be back next, what do you say we go ahead and say we'll be back next Friday, okay? And I'll try to make an announcement early in the week who next Friday's guest will be.
One thing before we close. Swansea Searcher wanted to say, way to go, Asian Hayden.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
You want egg roll with that? All right, folks.
He also
Thanks
said
a lot for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.
He also said you